No one recognized him. Not the guards. Not the inmates. Not even the warden. When Ibrahim Traoré disguised himself as an ordinary prisoner and stepped through the gates of Kotoka prison, he was not just entering a correctional facility, he was stepping into a hidden world of darkness. What he witnessed would shake him to his core, and 6 days later, the prison system of Burkina Faso would never be the same. To the east of Ouagadougou, surrounded by concrete walls and rusted barbed wire, Kotoka prison was the most feared institution in the country. Within its walls existed a reality where laws held no weight, and hope had long withered away. On a silent Sunday morning, the iron gates groaned open to receive another inmate. His name was Moussa Dio, age 38, arrested for a petty robbery. Nothing unusual appeared in his file, but the truth lay far beneath the surface. Moussa Dio was none other than President Ibrahim Traoré, concealed in plain sight, on a covert mission to uncover a grim truth. The guard at the gate barked, "Move forward," without even glancing at him. Traoré obeyed. His face was rugged with stubble, his shirt faded and torn, and his expression dull. Nothing betrayed the fact that he was the most powerful man in the country. For months, official reports from Kotoka prison painted a picture of order and improvement. Yet, anonymous letters arriving at the president's desk told another story of starvation, torture, mysterious deaths, and unbearable abuse. Traoré knew the only way to learn the truth was to live it. His first hours mirrored every other prisoner's experience. He was thrown into cell block C7, the harshest in the prison. The stench of sweat, decay, and despair hung in the air. His bed was a filthy bunk with a stone-hard pillow. Other inmates eyed him with suspicion. In this place, trust was dangerous. "Hey, new guy," growled a muscular inmate across from him. "What did you do?" "Robbery," Traoré replied calmly. "Didn't even have a weapon." "Tough luck," the man said. His name was Bari, and in C7 he was king. "Me? Murder, robbery, all of it. But the real crime? Getting caught." As darkness fell, a new sound filled the cell, a weak, pain-filled moan. From the corner bunk, a skeletal young man lay trembling. "Gasper," whispered an old inmate. "Beaten by guards 2 weeks ago. His ribs were broken. Infection spread. No medicine. No doctor." "How is that possible?" Traoré asked. The old man shrugged. "You either heal or die here. The guards don't care." Morning came. Gasper's bunk was silent. When guards entered, they looked at his body with cold indifference. "Another one," muttered the head guard, "bullet. Drag him out." Traoré kept his face blank, though his insides boiled with rage. "You new guy," bullet snapped. "Kitchen duty." The prison kitchen was as grim as the cells. Rotting vegetables, rusty knives, the stench of decay. Traoré chopped spoiled produce for hours. "This food is rotten," he said to the old cook beside him. "That's not for us," the man laughed bitterly. "Our food's in the corner cauldron. That one over there? That's for the guards. They eat meat. We eat scraps." That night, Bari pulled Traoré aside. "There's a room at the end of the hall," he whispered. "Prisoners go in, they either vanish or come back shattered. Bribes rule everything here. Food, medicine, even survival. If you have no money or family, you're as good as dead." Traoré nodded, absorbing every word. On the 3rd day, another prisoner died. This time, it wasn't sickness. He had been taken into the special room. "Why?" Traoré asked. "His family couldn't pay," Bari whispered. "Electric shocks, beatings, they torture us for profit." The 4th day, it was Traoré's turn. Guards dragged him to the special room. Inside, the walls were stained with blood. Electric batons lined the shelves. In the center stood a chair with handcuffs. Warden Cabaret entered, smug and fat, holding Traoré's false file. "So, Moussa Dio, or whoever you really are, you've been asking too many questions. Got money? No? Then you'll suffer." Traoré met his gaze calmly. "I have a proposal. Before you touch me, let me show you something." He pulled a small transmitter from his pocket and pressed it. "What are you doing?" Cabaret shouted, calling for justice. The door burst open. Special forces stormed in, armed and masked. The warden's smug expression turned to terror. "Who are you?" he stammered. Traoré stood tall. "I am President Ibrahim Traoré, and you're under arrest." Chaos erupted. Guards surrendered. The prison was surrounded by helicopters. C7 inmates watched in stunned silence as their quiet cellmate returned dressed as a leader. "Bari," Traoré said, approaching his cellmate. "You were right. Every word mattered. Now it's time for justice." Within days, Kotoka was transformed. Torture rooms became classrooms. The kitchens served real food. The special room became a library. Former inmates trained as health workers and educators. At the reopening ceremony, Traoré stood in plain clothes, surrounded by former prisoners. "A prison system reflects a nation's soul," he said. "And today we choose dignity. We choose hope." Gasper, now healed, approached with tears in his eyes. "You saved me." Traoré smiled. "No, Gasper. We saved each other. A nation is only as strong as its weakest member." And from the ashes of suffering, a new era began, not of punishment, but of humanity, justice, and healing.